I asked him to put his dog on a leash.
This guy's
losing his mind.
Get off the private property.
I live here.
Get the f out of here.
I live here.
Get the f out of here.
Why do you think I don't live here?
He doesn't know who the f you are. Get the f out of here.
I don't live here? Do I not live here? I live here. You're just yelling at someone who lives here.
This is well-known trainer Matt Sauerhoff, the CEO and founder of the LIV Method.
Okay. This guy's got a problem.
I don't have a problem. He did not leash his dog.
This guy started with me.
No, I mean, look at his dog is loose without a leash.
Dude. F you.
Look
East
at, I haven't
41A.
said anything.
That's my name. East
Look at this
41A.
guy. Look at this guy.
Thankfully, the man right behind the camera took this video because if these allegations came out against Sauerhoff, it is almost guaranteed the stands of his would back him and cry foul.
Here to help is the founder of the LIV Method here in New York City, Matt Sauerhoff. Matt, and he's got his two brothers with him.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
To understand how famous this man is, look no further than his media appearances like, for example, The Today Show.
So I'm going to take you guys through some mobility movements. We know if you don't use it, you lose it. But I'm here to show you guys if you train it, we can regain it. Okay, we like that? All right.
But that wasn't all, of course. He would make the rounds on various platforms, from local news to the mainstream legacy media.
Well, thanks for being here. First of all,
so fun.
So before we get moving, what are your 3 top tips for us to try to stay in shape or stay healthy during the holidays?
Sure. Let's keep it simple.
Okay.
Move more where you can.
Okay.
That could be just like helping out around the house, taking the dog for a little bit of an extra long walk.
Right.
Or just, sorry.
Get stuff done. And then you say make a colorful plate?
Yes,
when you're eating?
make a colorful plate. Exactly. Just fill it with leafy greens, add a protein, and then build from there.
And stay present.
Okay.
Exactly. Staying present is my most favorite tip. It's the holiday season, time to enjoy, unwind, and connect with your family.
All
So we
right.
can enjoy it. Okay, so you have 4 exercises to get our heart rate up.
Yes, 4 exercises that will build functional strength for both in and out of the gym.
The Today Show appearances almost seem like a yearly routine for him, his team, and his business. Hey guys, quick break in the action. I have a new show coming out called The Rick Strom Show. It is going to be awesome. I'm interviewing musicians, athletes, producers, writers, journalists, authors, sports doctors. Go check it out at youtube.com/@TheRickStromShow. Also be sure to throw me a follow on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky. It can all be found in the description box below. Thank you. The man who filmed the incident, his name is Huang, and people would write that both men were with their pets when this confrontation began. Huang wrote on his Substack of his dog, whose name Mr. Chow, that is adorable. It is a Doberman, and how he has learned so much through his pet, haven't we all, of course. He's learned the limits of a very protective Doberman, that the dog only feels comfortable around certain people, likes to be pet a certain way, and is especially selective with the dogs that this Doberman interacts with. Huang would type this. Saturday night around 8:30 p.m., I waited until there was nobody in the patio area of my building to take Mr. Chow out for a hang. We were minding our own business, sitting on a bench watching UFC Saturday night, when all of a sudden another dog ran up behind Mr. Chow, surprising both of us, knocking us off the bench. The next paragraph would read, I scrambled to my feet with the leash still in my hand, nervous about the loose dog, knowing that Mr. Chow is trained to protect us. Once I had Mr. Chow calm and I could address the situation, I saw the dog's owner about 30 feet away with a leash in his hand. That is important. I asked him to leash his dog, and this is what happened. Thus, Eddie Huang would link to the TikTok video that we just showed. I asked politely over and over for the guy to leash his dog, and he kept going off on me, wrote Huang. I've never been verbally assaulted like this without escalating it, but for some reason, this insane situation was making me a better person. He went on to say that, he showed patience and empathy and really kept cool throughout this. After demanding to know who Huang was, he would then write this. We walk inside, and he, as in Sauerhoff, continues to tell me who he is, where he lives, while wanting to know who I am before asking to have me removed from the property. It's interesting to see someone's brain work in real time here. He assumes he's more important than me, more privileged, and that he has the power to throw me off. It's a lot to presume about yourself and another person. Amen to that. Here's where the story takes an interesting turn, because Huang would recall after the camera phone went off how Sauerhoff returned to Huang with a logo of his company. To piggyback off of the "do you even know who I am?" that's exactly what he did in this instance if this occurred. Now, there's another anecdote that's important. Sauerhoff's mother-in-law would approach Huang in public and say, "We come in peace. I'm sorry, we come in peace." And when Huang learned who she was, he tried to show her the TikTok video and she did not want to see it. She then says that her husband is a superior court judge and they would love to meet at some juncture. And Huang then found out that he's actually not a judge. It appears that he's a lawyer who represented former NBA player Sebastian Telfair. And Huang didn't know how to take it. Was it a threat? Were they trying to make a point? Nobody really knows. He would conclude, people suck and we all need to do better. But I think embarrassment is enough. There's now a public record of how Matt Sauerhoff moves, and I think he'll be deterred from moving like this in the future. I saw him on the 29th floor today, and he had his head down. He didn't yell. He didn't ask me who I was again, and I wondered if he realized how goofy it was to hold up a logo of his gym to my face. Indeed, very goofy. My conclusion is this. I have a well-trained dog, but he just wants to go say hi to other dogs. He also doesn't know how to approach other dogs. So even after we trained him, even after we tried to implement said training, he never learned how to correctly approach dogs. He wants to say hi. He will not go after another dog unless he's getting attacked, but other dog owners don't know that. So we don't allow him to approach other dogs because we don't want to set off the other dog to attack him, and then there's a fight. We don't take him to dog parks. Huge negative. I've learned through many dog trainers that it teaches terrible behavior. And more importantly, we do not walk him without a leash on. It's common practice. It's a courtesy. And it's basically like obeying the rules of the road is how I would view it. Sauerhoff was in the wrong here. His dog was not on a leash. A dog should be on a leash unless they are in a designated area that enables and allows dogs to not have a leash on. And here's the other part that I think might go over other people's heads. Excuse me. I'm still recovering. That dog owners understand, but maybe non-dog owners don't. It's not about your dog being friendly and being cute and lovely with other dogs. It's also that leashes protect dogs from other dogs. Sauerhoff doesn't know about this dog, Mr. Chow, and how this dog could absolutely mess up Sauerhoff's dog. So I just think there's something to be learned here. Sauerhoff handled this about as poorly as you could, made himself look terrible, made his business look terrible. There is a way to solve this. And it falls on Sauerhoff's behalf, not Huang's. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.